What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel, and welcome to the Bradley Assassin live stream. We're going to touch on a few topics today. Weekends are always a little bit short on news, but thankfully Mr. Elon Musk decided to chime in on Dogecoin once again, which of course kind of sends it to the moon briefly every time he does so. So let me just finish up these YouTube logistics, so to speak, and we'll knock this out. I'd like to thank everybody for taking some time today to give some views. We need all the likes and subscribes we can get. If you do subscribe, please don't forget to click notifications bell, turn on all on notifications. That way you are notified every time we go live, so you don't miss any of our live streams, any of our video uploads, and especially your chance to vote on what you'd like me to give away at our weekly giveaways. And of course, you don't miss the actual giveaways. So it looks like we have it here. Okay, great. So as you can see, Mr. Elon Musk's most recent tweet, which I will show everyone here in 1 second. Is right here. Oh, he actually tweeted twice. That's why it spiked twice. So look, this is what we got, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, this is Mr. Elon Musk's official Twitter page. And 21 minutes ago, he tweeted Doge Day Afternoon, which was the initial Dogecoin spike. And then just 10 minutes after that, he tweeted, "Why are you so Doge-matic?" they ask. And then 15 minutes ago, he says, "Origin of Doge Day Afternoon. The ancient Romans sacrificed the Dogecoin at the beginning of the Doge days to appease the rage of Sirius, believing that the star was the cause of the hot, sultry weather." So yeah, he's all over the place, but a lot of Doge activity this afternoon from Mr. Elon Musk, which obviously directly affected the coin. And you can see here, look at that volume spike. Wow. That's significant. Brought us all the way, broke 6 cents with that spike. Okay, so yeah, 3 tweets sent the coin into the stratosphere, breaking the 6 cent mark. So pretty interesting stuff. Also, as you can see, Live Coin Watch added Hoge Finance. They just added that today because I've been monitoring and waiting for it so that I can put a ticker on the live stream. And so now we can monitor Hoge Finance. Obviously, there's not much information as the coin is less than a month old, so it's missing a lot of analytics, but we can at least monitor the actual ticker. So thankfully we have that now. And as you can see, crazy volume into Dogecoin, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy volume into Dogecoin. And I'm drinking a, what is this? Red's Apple Peach. The Red's Apple Ale, but now they make a peach flavor. I figured I'd celebrate the Elon Musk tweets with a Red's Apple Peach. So it's exploding right now. Very fun to watch these times. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is move right on into the coin market cap recap of the day, the very first one of the day. And then we will touch on some news and discuss Hoge Finance and all the things in the topic. That way we can cover what little bit of news we have and what interest there is in those particular coins. So let's switch on over to coin market cap recap. And here we have, ladies and gentlemen, the coin market cap recap. And I'm sure you guys noticed, in fact, I didn't even put it in the title. I might have to go alter that. But Bitcoin broke $60,000 in the last 24 hours and is up to 61,228. In fact, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go and add that to the title. Give me 1 second. And here we go again with Streamlabs and YouTube in their wacky delay system. All the subs are coming through, so I'm going to mute that for a second. And let me just come into the content and add that Bitcoin broke $60,000 in the title. I wanted to add it and I forgot. Bitcoin breaks 60K. Let's do that. That looks a little bit better. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. Okay, CoinMarketCap recap, like I promised. The entirety of the cryptocurrency space is currently at $1,840 billion. I think that's probably close to an all-time high. Bitcoin at $1,142 billion market cap, currently sitting at $61,229. That puts Bitcoin in first place, of course. And secondly, Ethereum up to $1,921, ladies and gentlemen. Binance Coin in the number 3 spot at $275. Tether, the dollar coin, of course, at $1. Number 5, Cardano up to $1.10. Polkadot at $37.28. XRP at almost 46 cents. Uniswap at $32.73. Litecoin in the number 9 spot at $226, ladies and gentlemen. And my number 2 favorite long-term investment in all of the crypto space is Chainlink in the number 10 spot at $29.79. Moving down, Dogecoin in the number 15 spot, currently at 6.3 cents. Theta at $6.83. VeChain, my favorite long-term investment in the entire crypto space, in the number 20 spot at 6.7 cents. And that is the CoinMarketCap recap here at the Bradley Assassin live stream. Okay. And let's see where we stand now, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure my chat, I had some problems with Streamlabs yesterday for those that were here for the giveaway, and you can see that it seems to be back in working order. Also, let me touch on this before we get too far into the stream. If you scroll down into the description, I have links where you can buy a cold storage wallet. That is a Ledger Nano S on sale right now at Amazon. A link to a real Dogecoin. It's like a little collectible. All the equipment I use here on the stream, as well as a KuCoin referral code. They trade in Doge, Cardano, and VeChain for those of you curious. And of course, Bradley Assassin merchandise. We have here we stream almost every day here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. On Mondays, we allow the community to vote on what everyone would like me to give away during my weekly giveaways that we hold every Friday here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel. So far at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel, we've given away over 3,500 Dogecoins. We've given away 100 ADA, Bradley Assassin face mask, Bradley Assassin hoodies. We've given away a ton of stuff here on the Bradley Assassin live stream. So make sure that when you like and subscribe, you turn your notifications on so that you are notified every time we vote for the giveaways and when we have our giveaways and when we go live. We don't want anyone missing any more of the free giveaways. So thanks everybody. We appreciate the likes and the subs, and we've got a ton of room for both. We have 71 people here and only 27 likes. So smash that like button so as we continue to watch Dogecoin fly to the moon right now. Okay, so I put out the Hoge Finance video early yesterday morning, and it's got over 3,000 views. So obviously, there's a good bit of interest in the coin and what it means and what it does. For those that didn't get to watch the video in its entirety, or not even sure that what it is or that we exist here at the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel, we will touch on Hoge Coin right quick. Let me see if I can pull up some, let me switch to my, I'm going to switch to my Hoge Finance visuals because I have all the images there and it'll be a lot easier for me to go through the rundown with it really quickly. So let's switch on over to the news cache newscast Hoge Finance page, please. And I don't know why it's not loading. That's weird. Oh, I deleted it. Hold on. That wasn't very professional, was it? So I messed up my newscast. But anyway, we can still go over it. Okay, so let me let me do this a different way. I will go to Hoge.finance, ladies and gentlemen. And on Hoge.finance, it is the website where you can get all the information I am about to show everyone. So let me go ahead and bring that up for everyone real quick. Let me see what it looks like on screen before I get too far into it. Okay, let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. For some reason, my display capture always comes out really wonky on screen. But that's pretty good. Okay, so here is Hoge Finance, ladies and gentlemen. It's Hoge.finance, and it reads a fun deflationary auto staking. It's Doge, but DeFi. And then you move down, and once again, this is Hoge.finance if you guys want to check it out in detail. But it says tokenomics, and this is what makes the coin incredibly interesting. It says tokenomics, you ask? It says the original supply was originally 1 trillion Hoge coin. But upon release, they burned half the circulating supply right away. And since then, it's gone down substantially because, as you can see, for every time there's a transaction, 1% of the transaction is burned entirely, meaning that or destroyed. So it's lowering the supply, the circulating supply, every time you do that. Secondly, another 1% is distributed to all the holders every swap, every transaction, meaning 1% is burned entirely and another 1% is distributed to everyone that has Hoge coin being held in their wallet. So it's their form of staking. And coming down, I will read this to everyone. It says, Hoge is a deflationary currency. There will never be more Hoge in circulation than there is now. Every time a transaction takes place with... Hold on a second, boys. Okay, so let me see if I get back to this. Okay, I'm going to start over. Hoge is a deflationary currency. There will never be more Hoge in circulation than there is now. Every time a transaction takes place with Hoge, 1% of that transaction is removed or burned from the total supply. This increases the scarcity of every Hoge in circulation. Additionally, another 1% is distributed among every Hoge holder. What this means is that every time a Hoge is used, the value of the remaining Hoge in circulation is increased by simultaneously decreasing the supply, inflation, while also distributing Hoge to everyone using the token. As a result, every single Hoge holder has an incentive to spread the use of Hoge as much as possible. As more transactions take place in the network, the individual net worth of all who own a piece of the network increases as well. Moving down, they have a details page where you can go take a look at all the actual statistics, including tokens burnt and that sort of thing. And then the how to buy, which is very important to a lot of people, obviously. So this is the way they suggest to do it. Since this page has been released, it's been added to 2 more exchanges at least that we know of, and more are on the way, obviously. But here it suggests initially downloading MetaMask, unless you already have MetaMask. And I'm sure as most that follow cryptocurrency are pretty aware of what MetaMask is. It's a browser-based cryptocurrency wallet. And as you can see here, there's a link to it on the page. It says MetaMask is a crypto wallet that works with any ERC20 token, and Hoge is an ERC20 token, which means it works on the Ethereum network. And then it says buy Ethereum. Use any exchange to buy Ethereum as you normally would. And then fund your MetaMask account with your Ethereum. Very simple. That's how most things are done on Uniswap and stuff. Anyway, then it says when you visit Hoge.finance, at the very top there's a button that says click on to buy Uniswap. Click on buy Uniswap button. And at the very top you see here it says buy on Uniswap. This is the button they're referring to. And coming back down, that will take you to the Uniswap website, where a pop-up will come up and verifying that the address is the actual Hoge address. And you see here the token address right here highlighted in red. That's so you can double check that the address that comes up is this one. You want to make certain it's that one, and that will populate the Hoge coin on Uniswap. And then from there on, you simply swap your Ethereum for Hoge as much as you want. Now, what they suggest to do is to move your slippage to 2.5%. I think the default slippage on Uniswap is like 0.5%, but this is so that you don't get any transaction errors, because the coin is so new and is it's basically fractions of a penny right now. It fluctuates a lot, so you need to move your slippage to make sure that you fall within range to prevent transaction errors. Let's see, and then they just tell you, then you swap your Ethereum for Hoge. And then you have to confirm on MetaMask. If you've ever used Uniswap, once you attempt to swap, it'll just make you confirm on your wallet, and that's it. And then they have a nice little graphic here of what we just went through about buying Hoge, how do you download MetaMask, log into Uniswap, then swap the Ethereum for Hoge, that kind of thing. And then coming down, there's a roadmap that's pretty detailed. And I noticed there's a lot of kind of fluff or like extracurricular things going on with this coin in an attempt to make it a fun meme coin. But that's not what interests me personally. It may interest you, but the tokenomics of the coin is what makes it super interesting. Basically always burning off coins and making the remaining coins more valuable. But as you can see here in Q1, which is the remainder through this month, it says here, and these have been completed, by the way: deploy onto social media platforms, blockfolio listing, coin market cap tracking, build new website, build social media presence, Satoshi Club AMA, branded t-shirts and merchandise, Hoge games, Whitebit exchange listing. And the two that they are waiting to complete in Q1 are Hoge browser game and nonstop meme generations. Like I said, some kind of tongue-in-cheek, cheeky type stuff, but the tokenomics of the coin is why we're really interested. Secondly, Q2, it says exploring different blockchains to reduce Ethereum gas fees, partnerships with nonprofit organizations focusing on key values of a Hoge Foundation, coin audit. And if you watch the video, I reported on the coin audit that they went through and had passed on the 10th, which allows them to be listed on more major exchanges. And that's coming in the very near future, as they did pass the coin audit, which I reported on. Non-fungible token printer and web server, start of Hoge e-commerce system, community submitted prints, expanded game labs marketing campaign. Q3, open source crowdfunding platform, increased development team to explore DApp games with Hoge, and a couple more things of fluff. But yeah, so that's just touching on Hoge.finance. I had a ton of questions about it, and my job is to report news on cryptocurrency, and that's what I'm doing for everyone. I did bring this to everyone a couple days ago, so hopefully if you're interested in investing in a deflationary currency such as Hoge coin, that you got in at a decent time, as the earlier you get in on these types of coins, the better advantage you get as you're absorbing that 1% of the sharing in the transactions every time it happens. For instance, I purchased 2 days ago, and I've since acquired almost 100,000 Hoge coin just from holding the coin. So it's very, very inexpensive right now, as the market cap is very, very small. We're at 0.0004 cents of a fraction of a penny, and ultimately I think it would be amazing if the coin could approach a penny, and there's a chance it could with the way the deflation works. But that's just something that remains to be seen. This is, in my opinion, another one of these risk versus reward coins. So please do your own research. Make sure you're aware of what it is, and if it's something you're interested in investing in, that you know what's going on. Because as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only, and please never invest more than you can afford to lose. But before we move into the news, let me see if I can catch up on some chat here. Turn my alert box back on. Hopefully we're through it, those updates. Let me see. I'm gonna start up at the top. Yes, and please be aware of gas fees on the Ethereum network. They are incredibly high. Different points in the day, depending on how much activity is on in the network, it does fluctuate. Like I think I paid $26 or so to purchase 25 million Hoge coin a few days ago. Some people were telling me they were seeing it as high as $100 within the last day. So please be aware of that, and just take a look at all the numbers and the percentages before you make transactions. Mr. Aaron Marsh saying, really, Hoge? Come on, man. Doge is what we need to build. Hoge is a distraction. Well, they're two totally different coins. I'm not trying to pull awareness away from one or the other, Mr. Aaron Marsh. I'm just reporting on popular coins and what people are asking me to report on. Again, two totally different coins, ladies and gentlemen. One is a deflationary currency, and one is basically a high circulating supply coin that was chosen amongst the people to be like an alternate form of currency for the people, which I guess technically Hoge is kind of also, but it's got, the tokenomics are completely different. Truthfully, the tokenomics of Hoge coin is what we would ultimately love to see in Dogecoin, but we probably won't get there. I don't know if the developers are going to do something that drastic, but we're still in waiting. The development team is working on Doge and coming out with new stuff all the time, so we shall see. Ponyo Sasuk, welcome back, my friend, asking what do I think of Safe Moon coin. Safe Moon seems to be very similar to Hoge. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's traded on the Binance Smart Chain, though, as it's I think it's the Binance token traded through PancakeSwap, if I'm not mistaken. So it seems to be very similar, just a little more difficult to get a hold of in terms of swapping for it, you know what I mean? But seems to be very, very similar to Hoge. Okay, what, Miss Linda Unicorn, welcome back. What does Elon mean by Dogematic? I don't know, probably just another Elon word he made up. Brian Chops, welcome back. Just joined. If you didn't see me just cover that a few minutes ago, you can hop onto the Breadly Assassin YouTube channel and watch the Hoge Finance video, and it gives you a breakdown in detail of where you can purchase and how to purchase Hoge coin if it's something you're interested in, my friend. And as you can see here, Hoge Finance was added to the live coin watch, which I was able to make a ticker today. That just happened today. The coin is less than a month old, so we're still waiting on a bunch of things to come through and exchanges to list it and that sort of thing. So, if you're finding out about it now, which is my job to report on it, it is still very, very new in terms of the age of the coin. So it should be very interesting to watch in the upcoming future. Mr. Kyle Boonstra, why do you think ADA is flopping around right now? It's consolidation and a correction from being overbought when it reached $1.50. When it got up to $1.49, it was highly, highly overbought, all up in anticipation of the Mary Hard fork, which typically in markets, I'm sure you're aware of the term buy the rumor, sell the news. And that's what happened with that, as the coin is going to be an amazing coin for the long term, and in the immediate, everything about the project is fantastic. It's just your big money and your day traders and your people that are familiar with the market took advantage of the buy the rumor, sell the news up to the Mary Hard fork. But they took their profits, and it's been consolidating. And in fact, I have some stuff to report on Cardano today, as it's looking very, very promising. So it'll get back to where it needs to be. It's just the nature of the market. YouTube commenter. I know it's very hard to say. When do you think Hoge might reach a penny, if it ever does get that far? It's incredibly difficult to say, man. On a coin that's only a month old, it's only got just over 20,000 wallets. I mean, everyone getting in. This is brand new, but according to my math, I took the first week of the burn off, and if we continue to burn coins at the percentage we're burning, it looks like we can get down to around a 2 billion circulating supply in about 8 months. Of it's impossible to know if it's going to continue at that rate or not. So if the coin continues interest and people invest in it and that sort of stuff, I mean, there's a chance the coin can approach a penny in about a 6 month period, maybe sooner. Again, anything can happen. It's impossible to know. It really is. That's why it's called speculating. But truthfully, you're able to buy, or, I know it's gone up substantially in the last few days, but you were able to buy millions and millions of these coins for almost nothing because we did report on it so early. So if the coin does ever hit a penny anywhere in the next 6 months to a year, there's going to be lots and lots and lots of millionaires made. Now that can be said for any coin, but the deflationary aspect of the currency is what's very, very intriguing in a situation like this. The bunny coin, I'm not familiar with. I've been bombarded with Hoge Finance coins the last day, and that's all I've been able to make videos on and report on, really. And I think now would be a good time to pop on over to the news I pulled for everyone on the day. So let's take care of that real quick, ladies and gentlemen. We reported on the Elon Musk tweet, and I showed that to everyone. So now let's pop on over back to display capture and take a look at the other few things I have. On the weekends, the crypto news is always a bit slow, but this is what I have for everyone today. As you can see here, it says, this is from CNBC, ladies and gentlemen. It says Bitcoin surpasses $60,000 in record high as rally accelerates. And the key points say Bitcoin, the world's biggest cryptocurrency, was at $60,415 as of 7:25 a.m. Eastern time. And we just reported a few minutes ago, it's obviously higher now. But it says the digital currency is up over 80% this year and 570% higher over the last 12 months. Its value surpassed 1 trillion last week for the second time. And this is hilarious to me. For those that watch the Bradley Assassin live stream, I've been predicting that March was going to be the substantial breakout month for VeChain. And I'm starting to think some people watch my stream because on invez.com, their title is March a good month for buying VeChain? I'm really starting to think some people monitor me. But anyway, we got VeChain approaches 10 cents on strong fundamentals. The cryptocurrency is currently slowly pushing up after establishing its presence above 6.5 cents. And it says VeChain needs more buyers if it wants to pass its recent high. Well, no shit, huh? I mean, come on, bruh. And then moving on, it says VeChain tripled its price in 2021 as it inches closer to the 10 cent milestone. And it says fundamental analysis, strong use cases push the price of VET up. VeChain is a blockchain-based platform that uses IoT and distributed governance to solve problems in the supply chain management ecosystem. The platform uses two tokens, VeChain and VeThor, to manage its VeChain Thor blockchain. And they touch on another article. Someone was commenting on how amazing the project is. And some technicals down here, but yeah, so I thought that was pretty humorous. Okay, moving on, I got some Chainlink news for everybody. This is pretty cool. This is from ethereumworldnews.com, ladies and gentlemen. It says Chainlink's market cap could hit $1 trillion in 10 years. And it says Timothy Peterson has forecasted that Chainlink could reach $1 trillion market cap in 10 years. He compares Chainlink to Facebook that achieved a similar feat in the stated time period. A $1 trillion market cap translates to a $3,000 Chainlink coin. And for those that follow the channel know that it's my number 2 favorite long-term investment. And it's currently at, it even says Chainlink is currently battling to maintain the $28.50 supply zone as stimulus checks are about to be dispersed. And lastly, the little bit of news I dug up for everyone as the aforementioned Cardano, someone was just asking me about. It says here this is on fxstreet.com. It says Cardano is on the brink of a massive technical breakout after a period of consolidation. The short-term analysis shows that ADA is in the hands of the bulls based on the MACD. Selling pressure is likely to increase if the 50 SM small moving average resistance holds, sabotaging the anticipated upswing. But this is exactly what we touched on a minute ago. It says it's in a symmetrical triangle pattern. All the technicals look really good for it. As you can see here, we've been consolidating for quite a while now, a couple of weeks almost, it looks like. And everything's looking really good to turn into a substantial increase. And that is what I have for everyone on the news on the day in the cryptocurrency space, at least on the coins we normally monitor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. It's the only way the channel continues to grow. And if you guys like the content and or at least entertain, I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. Common Man says, recently I bumped into Punk, which was released in January 2021, and the price is already 15,000 or 150. I don't know what that is. Recently bumped into Punk. Let me see what that is. Punk. $155,000. Is that right? I don't know what this is, my friend. Punk. I can't even find what it. Oh, about Punk. 10,000 unique collectible characters with proof of ownership stored on the Ethereum blockchain. Project that inspired the modern crypto art movement, featured in Mashable, the Financial Times, blah blah blah. Oh, it's an NFT. The first NFT and inspiration for the ERC 721 standard. It looks like it's like a kind of a collectible. Not too familiar with it. That's just what it looks like to me. Some sort of NFT collectible on the Ethereum network. Empathy tilt. Most of the increase in Bitcoin happened between 10 and just a few minutes, with more traded in those 5 minutes than a normal day. Clear manipulation. Beginning to think a substantial correction is coming. Perhaps, my friend. Thank you for the comment. Ricky DeLuca. When Hoge is available on the US exchange, it will skyrocket. Why do you think people are trying to buy it right now? It's a steal right now, ladies and gentlemen. Can't be any clearer. Thank you for the comment, my friend. David Cole, you're not the only influencer talking about VeChain. Crypto Russ is in love with it. Larger following. Well, that's good to know. I'm glad to hear it. We need as many people discussing VeChain as we can possibly get. That way the community has every opportunity to invest if they so choose to do so before it becomes difficult to acquire. So thank you for the comment, my friend. Ricky DeLuca said, LOL, good one. Yes, that's inevitable, but well worth the investment. I already got my return. Okay, congratulations. All right, so like I said, weekend's always a little bit slow here on the cryptocurrencies news and information anyway. Usually a decent amount of activity through the weekend on price movements and that sort of stuff, especially when Mr. Elon Musk chimes in and tweets information and whatnot. As you can see what it does to Dogecoin, but news and breaking information is far and few between on the weekends. But I have to do my due diligence to make sure that everyone's aware of what's happening in the market and what coins are being discussed and information people want, especially in relation to Dogecoin right now, as I'll get bombarded with emails and messages and comments. So I'm trying to do my best to get as much information as I can about the coin out. Let me double check on exchanges that it's available at right now. as I reported on this in the video yesterday, and I didn't see any changes in the immediate. It looked like Uniswap, Whitebit, Balaxy, and 1inch were the most recent that I saw was added. And there might have been one more. That's why I'm digging right now to triple check. Okay, yeah, Balaxy. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new to report right now on what exchanges are trading in Hoge Finance, ladies and gentlemen. At least not yet. There could be some activity next week as the audit was just finished on the 10th, 3 days ago. So I mean, you got to give it time. But let's see. Mr. David Cohen, how many different coins do you own? Right now, I own Bitcoin, I own Ethereum, I own VeChain, I own Hoge, I own Doge, I own Cardano, I own Perks, and actually, let me look at my Blockfolio so I don't misspeak, because I did just move out of the graph 3 days ago to move into Hoge. As I was very interested in the project, and I just like to follow it that way. Oh, Chainlink, yeah, I forgot about Chainlink, but yeah. So officially, Bitcoin, Ethereum, VeChain, Hoge, Doge, Cardano, Chainlink, and then of course I own VeThor from VeChain producing it, and then like I said, Perks. That's about it, I think anyway. And let's take a closer look at VeChain right now. It seems to be moving a little bit right now. Let's pop on over to the VeChain graphic, please. And here we are, the VeChain. Yeah, moving a little bit. Currently sitting at 6.8 cents, which is amazing for those that have been in the crypto space for a few years. People like me and whatnot. I've owned VeChain since it was VEN on the Ethereum network, when it was just after converting from VEN to VET, it was just, fractions of a penny kind of thing. So super fun to watch this. And these are one of the coins where the company is just so amazing. It's got so many partnerships and everything. We all know that we're going to look back on these days and wish we had bought more VeChain, because it's going to be at least a top 10 cryptocurrency, maybe probably a top 5 in the next 2 or 3 years. I love the project, the fundamentals, everything about it's just amazing. Very, very fun project to be a part of, and we love the development team. Very exciting. Let's see here. Let's take another close look at Cardano while we're checking the charts, please. Okay, and then we got Cardano at $1.09. As you can see, tons of volume activity, but on the 5-minute chart down, a little bit, but 5-minute charts is what we use here when we stream. They can look a little more volatile, but it just keeps better with the flow of the stream. But when in doubt, zoom out, and you can see that it's more of a consolidation period than anything. Let's take a look at Chainlink while we're going through these. And Chainlink moving a little bit with that gigantic Bitcoin influx of volume into the crypto space, that is now sitting at just under $30, ladies and gentlemen. And we can move back to the mainstream, I believe, now. All right. And Andy, the M320 guy, says, I re-entered Ethereum at 1350 and already regained my losses during the crash. I did the same for Polkadot. As to Ethereum, a 2,000 cap might be possible tomorrow. Is a correction if a correction doesn't happen. Yeah, there's probably going to be some substantial sell walls at 2,000, because it's a psychological barrier, a good round number that people probably set targets at. That happens in all coins, but But very exciting to see right now. Well, it wasn't more than a couple of weeks ago we had that massive correction and everybody was freaking out, and we're like, corrections are very normal. They had 3 or 4 30% corrections in the end of 2017. During the bull run. It's just there's a lot of new people in the crypto space that haven't seen that before, and it's very unnerving. It can be it can be scary looking, but the truth is, when in doubt, zoom out, and diamond hands usually wins. I mean, unless you're a day trader, and that doesn't mean much to you. But I am a conservative investor. I'm more of a realist. I invest for the long term. I don't really move my coins around a lot. When I do, it's into a project that I feel strongly about. So that's just the way I do it, my friends. Um, Mr. Alden Bale, I came in late. Do we have any expectations on Hoge price this year? I cannot predict a coin that hasn't even been out a month, especially a deflationary currency that's adjusting itself every transaction. Like I said, ultimately, I would be stoked if it approaches a penny. Uh, the only analysis I can give is that I took the last week's burn rate and projected it over the remainder of the year, and it looks like it'd be about 8 months if the continued burn rate continues as it has in the past a week. It looks like we can get below a $2 billion a 2 billion coin circulating supply in about 8 months. So there's a chance that the coin can approach a penny in the next 6 months or so, if things continue to go the way they are. Now, of course, they won't, and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if people are going to pull their profits and run, or people continue to invest and use the coin, and it continues to burn, and the circulating supply continues to decrease. Like I said, when I reported on Dogecoin in the video on the Bradley Assassin YouTube channel, there were about 12,000 wallets that had been created, and now we're up over 20,000 wallets. So that's about a 40% increase, give or take, in a less than a 24-hour period. So it's moving. There's a ton of interest. That's why I reported on it. The community was asking in bulk for me to do something and discuss it, and we have, and that's where we are. So it's gonna be very interesting in the next few months, especially as they passed the audit with flying colors just 3 days ago, and of course you'll start seeing it traded on more exchanges and listed on more exchanges. So it'll be interesting to say the least. Mr. V-Train Choo Choo says, when the day comes of a 2 billion supply, it could be quite easy to hit $1, wouldn't it? I mean, it would seem that way, but in a deflationary currency like this, where everyone understands what's happening with the money, I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of people pulling profits and moving out before the coin starts to peak. You see, because if it continues to burn and continues to burn, the circulating supply is going to decrease, but it's only going to be as valuable as the money that's in it. It's a straight finance coin. There's no like fundamentals or projects or partnerships or anything like that behind it. So you're going to have to be aware that there's going to come a point when people are going to need to get out to pull profits and make their money. So because of the situation of the coin. So like I said, I'm looking for a penny. Whatever else anyone is projecting or hoping it gets to, that's fine as well. I'm just trying to be realistic here. David Cohen, do you store all coins in one wallet? No, I do not. I keep my stable coins such as Bitcoin and Ethereum in my cold storage wallets. And I stake VeChain on Exodus, and I stake Cardano on KuCoin, and I use KuCoin for a lot of things. But I trade my VeChain, Dogecoin, and ADA on KuCoin, and then of course my PureX and Dogecoin I keep on MetaMask. So I put the coins where I can put them. You know, some wallets don't even allow some coins yet. It's crazy, like how new this Hoge and stuff is. So we do what we can. Could this coin end up like 1 inch in cake? Well, it's not the same thing. 1 inch, 1 inch is an exchange and has case use. People actually, it's a project that's going to continue to be used. Therefore, it has fundamentals and purpose. And you know, the DeFi coins are different as well. This is a unique situation. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 other coins that operate in the same way as a deflationary currency that are just a financial currency. They're only worth what people invest in it. And you can say that for other coin projects, except that a lot of these other coin projects have uses and fundamentals and that sort of thing. Whereas this doesn't. You know, it seems to be like, you know, straight up, this is how many exist. We're going to burn these, and this is the value based on what's in here, kind of thing. So you have to watch it. It's a straight finance thing, you know. Where we got YouTube commenter. Does the fact that Exodus wallet only requires a basic password and is not TFA worry you in any way, since it can be easier for hackers to get into? It was more than just a basic password for me. In fact, they have the 12-word passphrase. If you need to change your password, or if you lose your password, that's how you access the wallet, as you would most wallets that are your coins. So it doesn't really seem any different than a typical 12 passcode wallet. In fact, let me double check, but yeah, Exodus uses a 12 passcode thing. How much money did I put into Hoge? Between $1 and $50 million. Let's see. Okay, so Bitcoin currently at $61,000, ladies and gentlemen. Ethereum at $1,912. VeChain at 6.8 cents. Hoge down to 0.00038. Really nice buying opportunity right now for Hoge. And Dogecoin at 5.9 cents. Okay. And like I said, we knew today was going to be a little bit slow, and obviously we only got, you know, quite a low numbers. Weekends are always down. But I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I do spend a lot of time on the weekends with my kids and my boys. I have 2 sons, 13 and 6, and after this stream, we're going to collect our thoughts, and then we will be on later tonight playing some Fortnite. So for those of you out in the Bradley Assassin world that are interested in watching some gaming, I will be on after a while streaming Fortnite for a few hours tonight. But let's see. Peter Wang says, can you sell Hoge for stablecoin or only Ethereum? You can only trade it for Ethereum right now, as far as I know. But then, of course, you can do what you want with your Ethereum. And Ethereum's, you know, I call it a stablecoin because from the time you trade your Hoge back into Ethereum and then move your Ethereum into an actual stablecoin, there's not gonna be too much fluctuation in there. Welcome, Miss Stephanie Deaton. No problem. Yeah, you know, the weekends are slow, we know that, but I wanted to report on that Elon Musk tweet, as Doge saw a crazy spike and is now, of course, correcting. I wanted to get some more information out on Hoge Finance. So many people kept asking. But there is the video there on the Barely Assassin YouTube channel for those that want to get all the specifics on it and, that sort of stuff. So I appreciate all the views today, all the likes and subs. And then, of course, that's it, Skillful DSL asking about chilies again. Man, it's another one of the NFT projects and whatnot. So I'm not invested in any of them because it's so muddled with all the hype right now. I kind of, you almost don't know which way to turn in it. Of course, a lot of people did very well on it, and the projects I'm sure are fine. But for me personally, I'm afraid to move into them at this point, as I'm expecting a pretty significant correction, as we don't know yet if NFTs are going to be very useful in the future or work out as expected, that sort of stuff. So me personally, I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens with them. BitTrue, I do not have a comment on, my friend. I'm just not familiar with it. But yeah, I think that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, just a really slow day. Not a lot of information, and the viewer count is really down. So we will move on from today. But like I said, you can catch us a little bit later, knocking out some Fortnite with the family if you're interested in that. And if not, we will be here tomorrow. Hopefully, in the next 24 hours, we can. The crypto world will give us some new information and news to report on, and I will do my best to bring everything to everyone. But that's it for now. Thanks, everyone. We will see everyone tomorrow.